A veteran NASCAR driver is facing a fine from NASCAR after the sanctioning body accused him of testing at Rockingham Speedway. Mike Harmon, driver and owner of the number 74 Chevrolet in the Xfinity Series, was fined 75 owner points and 75 driver championship points, according to NASCAR.com. Crew Chief Ryan Bell was also fined $50,000 and suspended from the next 6 points events. The penalties for both Harmon and Bell will be applied next season. The NASCAR rulebook prohibits using a NASCAR National Series vehicle or its equivalent, as determined by NASCAR, for testing, practicing, qualifying, or racing other than in a NASCAR Series event. Harmon had 2 cars at Motorsport for the Masses Motorfest at Thunder Alley on November 13th. Officials with Motorsport released a statement Monday evening saying that it held exhibitions, not testing or racing, that day, adding that Harmon was a late addition. The exhibition included several vintage stock cars. 2 days later, Harmon's team posted 2 photos to social media of the cars making laps around Rockingham. According to NASCAR, Harmon competed in 1 Xfinity race this season, placing 39th at Martinsville Speedway in October. The RO reached out to Harmon for a statement Monday evening, but had received no response in time for this story. However, Harmon told racing website Kicking the Tires that he plans to appeal. Earl Graves served up scoops of barbecue to Richmond County's agricultural leaders Monday for the annual Farmers Appreciation Luncheon. In addition to the pulled pork, there was grilled chicken donated by Purdue Farms with coleslaw, baked beans, potatoes, hush puppies, and cornbread as sides. The annual meal is usually held at the North Carolina Cooperative Extension Office in Rockingham, but Director Paige Burns told the RO last week the decision was made to move it to Millstone 4-H camp so attendees could be more spread out. Each table had photocopies of farm pictures drawn by students at Mineral Springs Elementary and Ellerby Middle as placemats. Burns told the crew on Monday that it was a bit of synergy since camp director Keith Russell was already slated to be the speaker. As Russell gave a detailed history of the camp, a slideshow of old black and white photos scrolled in the background. The camp was built by the Civilian Conservation Corps and opened in 1939 with all of the original buildings made from on-site timber. The dining hall, according to Russell, has been virtually unchanged over the past 80 years, aside from the windows that were installed in 2010. Several of Richmond Senior's indoor track and field athletes had a successful start to their season in the Lady Raiders' first meet. Opening the season at the Hope County Polar Bear meet, Richmond and head coach Reggie Miller ran against several regional schools, including Union Pines, Western Harnett, Jack Britt, St. Paul's, and the host Lady Bucks. No team scores were kept, according to Miller, but Richmond registered points in all 8 events it competed in. The Lady Raiders earned 2 first-place finishes, starting with the 4x200 meter relay team, which made the 2 laps around the track in 1:48.40. That time was 6.40 seconds faster than second-place Jack Britt. Richmond also notched a trio of second-place marks for 8 points each, and 3 Lady Raiders finished 3rd through 5th place in the 55-meter hurdles. Richmond will return to action on December 11th at the JDL Omega Sport Invitational in Winston-Salem. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up after the break, so stay tuned. JC's in Rockingham has you covered for used appliances, parts, trailers, and storage. We have one of the largest selections of reconditioned washers, dryers, and refrigerators in the Sand Hills, and we offer free delivery to residents inside Richmond County. Come check out our variety of trailers for any hauling job and our storage buildings for the things you need out of the weather or house. We also carry parts and accessories for appliances, trailers, truck beds, and can order the things you need. That's JC's on South Hancock Street in Rockingham.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
And welcome to your Live at 5 weather report, Richmond County. Hope you're having a warm day as it has been another cold one. Cannot stress how cold it is out there today for myself personally. Didn't want to get out from underneath the covers because it was just so cold. And then I stepped out the door, realized I was going to need a lot more layers than I did. And we're going to be continuing to see some more of that cold weather coming along tonight. We're actually looking at about 10 hours of below freezing temperatures tonight and throughout into the morning. Something very cold moving forward. And talking about the night specifically, 6 o'clock, 41 degrees. At 10 o'clock it hits right there at 32 degrees. Of course, 32 is the freezing temperature. Then sunset, we'll have a 5:09 p.m. sunset with a waning gibbous moon phase out tonight. So very, very cold. I wouldn't recommend hanging out outside at all if you can help it. And looking at tomorrow, we'll continue to see temperatures below freezing for a good solid part of the morning, as we'll be seeing temperatures at the low of far down as 27 here in Richmond County with a high of 54. But looking at the other parts of Sand Hills, I wouldn't really call it warmer, but the temperatures are higher, technically speaking. Cumberland County a high of 52, low of 29, with Hope County a high of 53 and the low of 29. Down in Robeson County, they'll be seeing a high of 54 and a low of 29, with Scotland seeing a high of 54 and a low of 28. Up in Moore County, a high of 52, low of 28. Again, here in Richmond County, a high of 54 and a low of 27. Marlboro will also be seeing a high of 54 and a low of 27, with Anson County seeing a high of 53 and a low of 31. With sunny skies, that is the good news coming out of this next 7 days, is that we won't be seeing much any precipitation, so at least we don't have to worry about any freezing rain that could puddle up. We don't have to worry about none of that. But still, you're going to need your jackets for sure, and probably going to need a second jacket if you're like me. Wednesday, sunny skies, high of 54, low of 27. On Thursday, it does warm up to a high of 62 and a low of 44. That feels fantastic compared to what we're seeing today and tomorrow. And then after that, it's going to be freezing again. High of 55, low of 24 for Friday. Saturday, a high of 56 and a low of 29. On Sunday, a high of 61 and a low of 29, with Monday seeing a high of 56 and a low of 29, and on Tuesday, a high of 62 and a low of 31. So we got plenty of cold weather. If you haven't heard me already say it, I feel like a broken clock now, but it is coming very, very cold temperatures ahead. Luckily, Thanksgiving, the day that everybody's going to be visiting family and whatnot, that's going to be a pretty solid day. So if you do have Thanksgiving plans, that's probably going to be your best day to celebrate for sure. And luckily, it falls on Turkey Day. So that is going to do it for your Live at 5 weather report and for tonight's edition of Live at 5. For the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com or download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.